Greetings and welcome to I Hate Mondays, a true crimes podcast. This is episode 12. I'm Michael and I'm joined with
Anne-Marie.
And we would like to thank everyone for tuning in from the previous episode. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, Tammy Leakey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty sad episode. I hope you liked it. Thank you for listening. Welcome back. Today it's finally Michael doing an episode.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't me.
But they like you.
Do they?
I don't know, do they?
Do you like me, guys? Or do you prefer Michael? But I don't want to start a debate. Okay, please like us equally. No fight will be started from you guys liking one more than the other one. Thank you.
Okay. So you ready to hear about Ira Einhorn?
Who?
Ira Einhorn.
Never heard of this person.
Okay. Well, Ira Horn was born on May 15th, 1940 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, into a middle-class Jewish family. He was a student at the University of Pennsylvania and received an undergraduate degree in English in 1961.
Damn.
Ira got involved with some ecological groups and was part of counterculture, anti-establishment, and anti-war movements back in the 60s and 70s.
Anti-war?
Yes.
Movements? Cool. I like.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like. I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't mind if you do it, but this guy... Okay, anyways, I'll continue.
Okay.
Ira was a speaker at the very first Earth Day event in Philadelphia in 1970. He claimed that he was one who created and launched the event, but organizers disputed his claim. Earth Day was created by Senator Gaylord Nelson.
Gaylord?
Yeah, Gaylord Nelson.
That's one hell of a name.
Ira was an English teacher at Temple University from 1965, the academic year, or the school year.
Oh, okay.
His contract was not renewed after saying some harsh things about the academic world, and he admitted to give students straight answers about the pros and cons of using weed and LSD in an interview.
What? What does that mean?
I think he was just giving advice on like what the pros and cons of both drugs are.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, this guy's like a hippie.
Well, I kind of figured that one out.
Right. He was also a resident fellow at the Harvard Institute of Politics back in autumn of 1978. In 1972, Ira and Holly Maddox started dating after meeting at a Whole Earth store in Philadelphia.
Whole Earth?
Yeah.
Like Whole Foods?
Yeah, but this is Whole Earth store. It's a counterculture hub that sold books, natural foods, and eco-friendly products.
That sounds like a store I would love.
Okay, Holly was a graduate of Bryan Murrah College. She is from Tyler, Texas. In 1977, Holly broke up with Ira after 5 years. Holly's family never liked Ira and considered him a bully. Holly went to a beach resort near New York City where she started to get romantically involved with Saul Lapidos. Anyways, okay, we'll just call him Saul. Well, that's the last time you'll hear of Saul, anyways.
Oh, okay.
So Ira was threatening Holly to come pick up her stuff or else he'll throw it on the street as trash. So on September 9th, 1977, Holly returned to the Palton Village apartment where she previously lived with Ira to collect her things and was never seen again. While this was the last time she was seen alive, Some accounts suggest she may have been killed shortly after entering the apartment.
What? Holly just died.
A few weeks later, the Philadelphia police questioned Ira about Holly's disappearance. A few weeks later, the Philadelphia police questioned Ira about Holly's disappearance.
Okay, but you said she died. Now she disappeared?
Yeah, but they don't know what happened to her.
Oh.
Ira told the police that Holly had gone out of the local co-op to purchase some tofu and sprouts and never came back. Ira's original story started to fall apart when his neighbors started complaining that there was a strange smell apartment.
Ira's apartment?
Yeah, Ira's apartment, which raised some questions from the police. During that time, Ira was dating filmmaker Cecelia Condit, who couldn't smell anything due to the medication she was taking that affected her smell.
So they broke up and he started dating someone new.
I guess so.
Okay.
On March 28th, 1979, about 17 to 18 months later, Holly's decomposing corpse was found by the police in a trunk in Ira's closet.
Oh, God.
After the police found the body, one of the officers told Ira, "It looks like we found Holly." Ira's response was pretty nonchalant, saying, "You found what you found." Details on how Ira killed Holly have not been fully confirmed as there was no eyewitness testimony, and Ira never confessed. But based on forensic evidence, she suffered blunt force trauma to the head. The medical examiner determined Holly died from severe skull fractures caused by multiple blows to the head, likely with a heavy object.
Yeesh.
There were also signs of strangulation, suggesting Ira may have choked her during or after the attack.
Yeesh.
Ira's lawyer, Irene Spector, was able to negotiate a $40,000 bail. This was an unusual low bail for a murder charge. Ira was released from custody after posting a $4,000 bond, which is 10% of the total amount. The $4,000 bond was actually paid by Barbara Braunferman, a
Mm-hmm.
socialite from Montreal who's married into the wealthy Bronfman family. She and Ira met through their shared interest in the paranormal.
What?
In 1981, a few days before his murder trial was about to start, Ira skipped bail and he fled to Europe. He lived there for 17 years and married a wealthy Swedish woman named Annika Floden.
Whoa. This guy's murder trial was going to start and he just
Yeah, he took off.
took off in Europe and started to live a normal life over there
Yeah.
for 17 years
Mm-hmm.
and got married.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The woman's name is Annika Floden. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. The two settled down in France.
Okay, but hold on. There was no like Interpol.
I guess not.
What the hell?
Like, how come you didn't get stopped at the
border or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. Back in Pennsylvania, even though Ira was on the run, the state still went ahead and convicted him of Holly's murder in 1996.
Okay, but he's not there.
Yeah, but they still went ahead of it. They're not just gonna put the thing on pause.
How do you convict someone who's in another country?
Well, I guess you'll find out.
Oh.
Yeah, where he was sent. Okay, the state still went ahead and convicted him. Blah 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 blah. Okay, in 1996, where he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Barbara kept supporting Ira financially even after Ira left the U.S. She withdrew support in 1988 after she read the book The Unicorn's Secret by Stephen Levy, which detailed his abusive behavior.
Whose abusive behavior?
Ira's uh, abusive behavior.
Who's Stephen Levy?
He's the writer of the book.
Yeah, but who is he to Ira?
I don't know. You want me to find out?
Yeah? Why did you write a book on him?
But they might have bumped into each other, possibly. May have mentioned in the past, like, yeah, they don't know each other.
Okay.
In 1997, Ira was arrested in Champagne-Mouton, France.
Champion Mouton?
Yeah, I guess.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Where he was living under the fake name Eugene Mallon.
Ah, ben oui, Eugène, hey.
Ira spent 6 months in jail in Radjan
Irazignan. Never heard of it.
before he was placed under a loose form of house arrest.
So he got arrested.
In France.
Cool. I'm glad.
The extradition process proved to be more complex than initially envisioned.
How come?
Well, here comes the complicated process.
Oh God. Okay. Ding ding.
I'm sorry. I might I don't understand legal jungle, Jimbin, but I tried my best here. So let me know if I get anything wrong. But the U.S. and France had a extradition treaty. Either country may refuse extradition in certain situations. Ira used different ways to avoid being extradited. Even though Ira was not sentenced to death, his defense attorneys warned Ira that if he were to be extradited to the U.S., he would face the death penalty. France does not send extradite individuals back to their original country that still has death penalty unless there's a guarantee that the death sentence won't be pursued.
Oh, well, that's actually a good thing. Because there's still death penalty to this day in the States?
Yes.
Like Mangione or whatever his name, the guy who killed the CEO of Health, whatever.
Oh yeah.
He's sentenced to death.
Oh, the Luigi guy?
Yeah. Like, this is 2025. Like, what do you mean sentenced to death? Anyway, keep on. I'm not glad for this guy because he killed his girlfriend. I don't like that. But I'm glad that France has this law that you can send back a criminal to get a death penalty.
Right.
Like, that's pretty nice. Not that I agree. No, there's nothing that I wanted to say.
So Pennsylvania had no death penalty in 1977, but Ira's lawyers falsely claimed he risked execution.
Oh, bello.
Pennsylvania authorities argued that since the state had abolished the death penalty at the time of the crime, Ira couldn't be executed due to constitutional prohibitions against retroactive applications of law.
That's complicated.
Yeah. Ira's next strategy was to use French law and the European Court of Human Rights. Since he wasn't present for the original trial, they argued he didn't get a fair chance to defend himself, so a new trial was in order.
In France.
I believe so, because that's where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been sent back yet. The appeals court in, I don't know how to pronounce this, Bordeaux, Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux. The appeals court in Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux. Whatever dough.
Bordeaux.
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 But you don't have to roll the R. I'm just trying to make you a portrait.
Ultimately denied the extradition request based on the grounds presented. After the court's decision, 35 members of Congress in the U.S. sent a letter to the French President Jacques Chirac requesting that Ira be extradited back to the U.S. So, in my findings, the president of France can't do anything to intervene in the case, but apparently the prime minister can.
What?
Yeah, extradition is an executive branch decision held by the prime minister, not the president. The president couldn't intervene, but the prime minister had the final authority.
Interesting.
In 1998, Pennsylvania passed a new law called Einhorn Law, letting defendants convicted in absentia ask for a new trial and to help extradite Ira. In another delaying move, Ira's lawyers argued that this new law was unconstitutional and pressured French courts to block extradition, saying it didn't apply.
Okay.
The court declined to rule on the validity of foreign laws. Meanwhile, tensions with the U.S. grew when the French court released Ira under police supervision. In France, suspects usually can't be locked up for a long period of time.
Huh? Oh, suspects.
Yeah,
Suspects.
they can't be locked up for a long time.
Okay.
The case went to French Prime Minister Léon Jospin.
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 I don't know.
Because the government had approved extraditions after being approved by the courts. Josephine intervened after courts rejected extradition. Under French law, the executive can override judicial extradition blocks if treaty obligations apply. Holy moly. That's a mouthful.
Very complicated. Holy moly. I hope you guys are following.
The Green Party in France argue that Ira shouldn't be sent back to the States until they were sure that the Einhorn law wouldn't get cancelled. But Prime Minister Jospin disagreed and ordered Ira to be extradited. Maybe not cancelled, but like if a law, they make it law, but then in midair they put in the paper shredder so it doesn't become law anymore. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Ira tried to fight the decision in France's highest court, but they said no, they couldn't judge whether another country's laws were fair. Ira then took his case to the European Court of Human Rights, but they also ruled against him. Ira slit his throat with a razor blade.
Quoi?
Yeah. Ira slit his throat with a razor blade in a suicide attempt in June of 2001 to avoid going to jail.
Great.
The wound was serious enough to require hospitalization, but not fatal. So he went to the hospital and they sewed him up again, and
Wow.
Finally, on July 20th, 2001, Ira was sent back to the United States.
Wow. He killed Haley?
Holly.
Oh, Holly. He killed Holly back in 1990?
No, like the 70s or something? Hold on, let me check. He killed her in 1977.
1977 or in 2001 and he's getting sent to jail in the States?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I think he knew the system very well.
Clearly.
Okay. So now he's back in the States. Ira testified in court saying he didn't kill Holly. He claimed CIA agents did it and tried to blame him because he had been investigating secret Cold War projects.
Oh, yes, for sure. For sure. They killed his girlfriend for that and put it in the trunk, in the wardrobe, because that makes sense. That's what they would do, for sure.
Right. Just after 2 hours of thinking about it, the jury decided Ira was guilty on October 17th, 2002.
Wow.
The next day, the judge gave him life in prison with no chance of parole.
Talk about a good sentence.
He was sent to a prison called SCI Hootsdale.
Never heard of it.
Yes, I guess it's somewhere in Pennsylvania. In 2006, Pennsylvania's higher court looked at his case again and agreed unanimously with the guilt verdict.
But I hope so.
And on April 3rd, 2020, Ira died in the Pennsylvania SCI Lauren Highlands. It was reported that Ira died of natural causes.
How old would he have been at that point? Was he born in 1940?
He was 79 years old at his death.
Sheesh.
So here's kind of like a timeline. At the time of, like, here's like how old he was when things were happening. So when he killed Holly, he was 37. When he was arrested, he was 39. When he fled to Europe, he was 41. When he was extradited from France in 2001, he was 61. When he was convicted in 2002, he was 62. And when he died in 2020, he was 79.
So he did like 17 years in prison.
I guess.
So this guy lived freely 37 years, killed his girlfriend, lived 17 years freely in France. Ish.
I think he was living freely for like a good 16 to 17 years or something.
Wow, man. Man, he left a poor girl rotten in her trunk in his wardrobe. That's fucking gross, you fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit.
He lived as a fugitive in Europe for nearly 20 years before being extradited back into the U.S. in 2001.
That's crazy. Crazy. This guy just like, ciao, bye. I'm going to go live another life. And like, whatever. I just killed a girl. Haha. What?
Yeah, apparently he was like a very abusive person.
Lovely.
And the woman that he was dating that couldn't smell because of the medication, she made a short film about her experience called Beneath the Skin. I have a link to it, so if you want to watch it, it's in the description. Well, how I found about this dude is from South Park.
What?
Huh?
I said, what?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll listen to the commentary so I know where Matt and Trey, the creators of South Park, got their how they got their ideas. And one of the episode titles is Terrence and Phillip Behind the Blow. You can watch I'll put the link to the episode if you want to watch it, but I also have a link in the description for the commentary that you can listen to. But yeah, the kids are trying to get Terrence and Phillip back, and Earth Day is being hosted in South Park, and one of the guys is the kids can't get these Terrence and Phillip back, so one of the Earth Day people cuts up Kenny or something. So I was like, where the hell? Like, yeah, so that's how I just wanted to know where the creators' minds were at when they wrote this episode, and they were mentioning this dude. So that's how I ended up on this guy's story.
Wait, did he cut her up?
No, I don't remember what they were saying, but the guy in the show was cutting up Kenny, and like, yeah, it's been a while since I heard the commentary.
Mm.
But like, yeah, but in the show they were cutting up Kenny, but they mentioned like, yeah, one of the Earth Day dudes killed his girlfriend. That's what they said in the commentary. But if you want to listen to the commentary, there's a link in the description.
Poor Kenny, man. He always dies. Does he? Not?
So in at the end of season 5, they finally kill him off. And then, from what I've read, in season 6, they received a lot of backlash. Like, they wanted the 4 original kids back. I haven't gotten there. I'm on season 6. I'm in the middle of season 6. I'm not there yet, but they do bring him back towards the end. But they stop killing him off afterwards, or they do kill him here and there.
Why do they hate Kenny so much?
Trey, he grew up with this kid called Kenny, and sometimes he was there, sometimes he wasn't there. So
Ah.
that's where he got that idea of killing him off or killing him in every episode.
Oh, okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as a kid, I think he was my favorite character just because he was hiding in his hoodie.
In his
Parka?
yeah.
Is that it? Is there more?
That's pretty much it. It's a pretty short. You know the show FBI's Most Wanted? Apparently they made a whole episode
Oh.
on him, and there's also a 2-parter miniseries called The Hunt for the Unicorn Killer. And yeah, there's 2 parts. It's on YouTube. The link is in the description if you want to watch it. But if I missed anything, let me know and I'll correct it in the next episode.
Yeah, like we always do.
Yes. But I felt like, yeah, this one was short because, like, okay, he killed and then he ran away and he was hiding. Like, so he was captured. So there wasn't really much. It's not like he killed someone else. Not that we know of, but.
Yeah, not that we know of. But man, what a crazy story.
Yeah.
Did it happen on Earth Day? What you were talking to me about Earth Day?
Okay, yeah, I said at the beginning, yeah, he was a speaker at the first Earth Day.
Oh.
But he was claiming that that he started it, but it wasn't. It was created by Senator or whatever Gaylord. What was his name?
Nelson. Gaylord Nelson.
Yeah, Gaylord Nelson.
Okay, I thought there was something else with the.
Yeah, he was just like the first. He was the first speaker at the first Earth Day.
I can't believe he left his girlfriend to rot.
Yeah, apparently she was mummified or something.
He mummified her?
I don't know. That's what I read. That yeah, he killed her and then put her in a sleeping bag and then put her in the trunk. That's pretty much the story.
Well, that's pretty sad. She didn't deserve that.
No.
But I'm still pissed that this guy lived so long. Like, this guy just went on a fucking trip. Like, ha, I'm going on a trip. Fuck you all.
As if the lady, what's her name, Barbara, like was helping him out because you guys have like this one connection with the paranormal, like.
But like, this guy just killed his girlfriend.
But I don't think she knew, or did she?
Baylor, she bailed him.
Oh right.
What did she think he was in jail for?
Right.
Like, unless he lied to her. But I don't think he can lie on the phone jail. I don't know how it.
Right. Yeah, the bail part I didn't get it. So he had a bail thing, and then like she only paid $4,000 in a bond.
Yeah, that I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Is there anybody in the room that understands?
Please let us know.
Please.
That's pretty much it.
Well, thank you guys for listening, and we will be back
in 2 weeks.
And I think that's like Easter Monday.
Oh, fun.
Oh, fun. So, yeah. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. And we'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Don't hesitate to leave us a comment wherever you're listening to the show. Send us a message. Comment on our post. So follow us on Instagram, on Facebook,
TikTok.
We're not as present there, but you can follow us there. Tell your friends and family about us. And yeah, thank you. And leave us a review.
Yes.
Please. Thank you.
See you next time.
Goodbye.